So, Justin, you were going to make the case that Duke is the best team in the country, which is fitting for a Duke show.
Right. So
Have at it.
if if we look at the Kenpom rating, they have us as the number one rated team. With the adjusted efficiency or whatever adjusted efficiency margin of plus 30. The next team is Kansas at plus 29. So again, not much is separating the teams. But if you look at our offensive and defensive rating, we're fourth. So adjusted offense, we're fourth, and adjusted defense, we're fourth. And that is stupid good.
Can
Like,
you
that is
explain
fantastic.
adjusted offense and adjusted defense?
So basically, adjusted offense it's their metric of our points scored per 100 possessions, but they do some conversions and adjustments based on who you're playing. So
Okay.
you get more for playing a tougher team. So your Michigan States, your Kansases,
Got it.
so on and so forth, versus Boston College. No offense, Boston College.
Sure.
Who's number one in the offensive category and in the defensive category?
So surprisingly, offensive number one in Kenpom is Michigan State at 115.8.
Wow.
But
really?
Here's our number, 114.6.
Oh,
so again,
behind.
that's not, if you probably were to run stats on that, that's not a statistically significant difference. There's no difference between these teams in that stat, really. So you're basically number one if you wanted to say it. Now, adjusted defense, which is, according to Kenpom, that's our defensive efficiency, which is our points allowed per 100 possessions, again, adjusted for how good your opponent is. And we're giving up 84.3 points per 100 possessions, according to this. And that's fourth.
Right.
And no surprise, the number one team is Virginia.
Yeah.
Still, yep. Despite that, they still don't give up a lot of points. It's just what they do. However, so their adjusted defense is 83.2 points. Ours is 84.3. So again, there's really minimal separation, like we were talking about. There's no team that has just separated themselves. But the other reason that I think we are the number one team is currently leading in player efficiency rating, according to sportsreference.com, which is just a metric, a combined metric of how efficient a player is when he's on the court. And that is Vernon Carey Jr. at a rating of 37. Last year, the most efficient player was Zion Williamson at 40.8. So not necessarily too far behind Zion. And we can all admit Zion was a stupid efficient player when he was on the court.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
And there's been talk now of Vernon Carey also and leading sort of the player of the year. Which
and
is
Vernon's
surprising.
Averaging 23 minutes. 23 minutes a game, and he's averaging 18 points at about a little under 9 rebounds, give or take. So he's almost at a double-double in 23 minutes of work, which is 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes behind Trey Jones. Trey Jones is averaging 33 minutes. Vernon's averaging 10 less minutes and still putting up great numbers. So he's a truly efficient, and he is a special player. He's special in his own way, different than what Zion and RJ and Cam were.